Oh, I'm so tired, man. Yeah, that's on my head. It's like a fucking pancake. It's out of the shower. The haze is looking like one fucking pancake. Then, I'm just gonna try and get some heat into this bitch. Oh, it's fucking mirror. For today, I generally go back to sleep. Might do. I might actually go back for a nap. I am so fucking tired today. It is unreal how tired I am. I actually thought we were going to leave like that. Fuck it. Oh, hopefully this bacon sandwich wakes me up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't going to start live, but I already pushed it back 15 minutes, and then I pushed it back another 15 minutes, and then I'm like, I think in total it's been like 45 minutes now, and I'm just not, this is one of those days where I'm not waking up, and it's just going to slowly, I'm slowly going to wake up. Oh, fuck it. Oh man, I feel like shit, really. Fuck it, my comfort. Weird. So I think 3 days. I'll be going live a lot less. All depending on how I fit the work schedule in it, but I'm getting a job. And until I can pretty much get that tattoo and the thing as well. Skateboard company, yeah. I'm going to keep fingerboards, of course, but I am going to focus more on skateboards. Being a skateboard, like, you know, it's my main. I say that, but I can now fingerboard better than I can skateboard, which is kind of heartbreaking, but oh well. It is what it is. I'm good, thank you. You have biceps? Well, I think most people have biceps, bro. Yeah, if you're all about the muscle, then no. I mean, I'm like skinny, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not ripped. I don't want to be ripped. I think it's men that like walk around like who's they're fucking idiots, to be honest with you. And trying to have a fucking scrap cannot be easy, because you'd be like, can't even scratch your own back. So you're probably like swinging like Tarzan or a monkey. Do you know how quick you can be when you're lean and slim, but also still strong as shit? It's like, I'll win-winish. And I mean, literally, I am, because you've got muscle memory and you've got muscle size, which are very different things. You've ever seen a video of that guy who's like a gym buff, but he dressed like a janitor, and he goes in, the mop's like 30 kg alone, and he goes in there and he lifts up what they're struggling to lift. I look at him like, what the fuck? I'm not saying I'm him, like that, but it is, you know, you don't have, it's a lot of it's fake protein and steroids. I'm not saying it's fake protein, I'm saying it's protein, but then steroids and shit just to make your muscles look swollen. It's not natural. If you go back to like the 1960s, even before that, a little bit, the biggest they were is like, Arnold Schwarzenegger was like the biggest someone had been, but even he says like it's not natural to be that size and that shape. So at a certain point, it doesn't mean shit, really, and it's just red and swollen, fuck that. I do skate, yeah. So the thing is, yeah, I do have like a chest, and I do have like I mean, if I stand up straight, that is literally my chest. But it's not about, like I said, I'm happy about it, but I'm like, it's not my thing, bro. I ain't trying to flex on that. So yeah, yesterday's toes. This one on my arm up here now. Then I done. Nope. Let me just come into our light a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie, stencil rubbed off halfway through. Not even halfway through. I got into the cuff, into the hand bit, and then I got to the fingers and it rubbed off. So that's why they are a little bit iffy. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm pretty proud of how it turned out without a stencil, because it was freehand. I mean, I didn't even have a biro to go over it again and try and make sure I got it right, which I probably should have, but it was getting late. I mean, it didn't turn out half bad, so can't be that pissed about it. I had 20 tattoos now, fucking hell. Yep, 20. Gotta love them. But we saying please about? About the music. I know, and to be honest with you, bro, I'm being real. I will never beg for a like and sub over something that anybody can do, which is play music. If people want to subscribe to me because I'm a good artist, I have a skateboard company, a fingerboard company, by all means, I'm good for that. But I will not get people to subscribe for something that anyone else could do, which is play a song, because I'm like, bro, it's not really somebody supporting your business then, it's you're doing something because, you know what I mean? That's why I don't ask for like subs, because I feel like people just sub because you've asked them to sub, rather than just letting it kind of be a little bit more natural. I don't need to study. I appreciate what you're saying. I have my skateboard company. So I make skateboards, fingerboards, I've made wheels. I mean, so these are some boards I made. Right, this is pattern, one of my boards I made all these fingerboards, waxes, wheels, our website, which will be open again, like, I don't know, man, 2 hours on wait, because I'm literally getting another job as well, hopefully within like 2 or 3 days. And what I'm gonna try and do with this job is cram into like 2 days of work in, like all day. Do you know what I mean? Just so I can, you know, do part-time so I can keep running the business, but then still have a bit more money for the business. Because unfortunately, you've got to spend something to make something, that's just life. And obviously, skateboards are expensive. Everything you can possibly imagine. Just to print something onto a skateboard wheel can cost like a few grand. Like, just for the wheel alone. Not even like, just if you want a blank wheel like I've already made, cool. But if you want to make it look more professional, you kind of got to put the time in and the work in. Obviously, I'm building a team of skaters as well, and I need to be able to pay them a wage. Bro, you just straight up fucking weirdo, man. Get a fucking life, you crackhead. Do you know what I'm saying? Wrongin'. You're getting reported as well because you seem nonsense, straight up. But if it was my choice, people like that would hang. So you're lucky it's just a report. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, totally. He's my brother from a black mother. I love when people say you look like a black person. I'm like, that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, literally the dumbest shit I've ever heard. But each their own, I guess. To each his own. Oh man. Come on, bacon cook. I need a bacon sandwich. Life cannot go on without bacon sandwich. I'm too tired now. So yeah, this is the stencil. My drawing in my hand with a doobie. And it rubbed off like halfway through. So this is what I was left with. I could have just stopped and tried to, I'm going to try and reapply a stencil, I'm not going to lie, but I am not half mad at this. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I've seen worse tattoos with people with a stencil, which is shockingly shit, to be honest with you. How on earth? I don't think you should quit your day job. That is the truth. If you can get a stencil that looks like a masterpiece and then it comes out like a piece of shit, it's like, what the fuck have you done there? How have you managed to shit on it and smear it all so much? To be honest, wait. Do a little kick with it. Bro, I can't really kick flipping here, to be honest with you. I can't. Heel flip's my trick anyway, any day. Heel flip's my favourite one. I don't like kick flips so great, like kick flips are shit, man. They're just, the amount of time, they're just unnatural. The movement's so unnatural. To be able to slide your foot and flick it off up this way and then you kind of keep your shoulders straight, but you've got to be able to go like, fucking what is that shit? Nah, I'm alright. But heel flip's so nice and easy because you do it, you tuck your feet and you flick forward. It's like such a natural motion. It's not even with a heel though, is it? You don't flick with your heel, you kind of flick with the toe, the side of the front of your foot. I mean, it's very much the same as a kickflip, I feel like. You just move your foot and it's just forwards rather than slide. No, it's kind of like upwards, delayed flick. Do you know what I mean? Because people always think you've got to slide it with the board, then flick. That slide throws people off. I just say lift your leg up parallel with the board. That's the best way to do it. Like, and then once it's got to a certain height and you're like, because your leg, imagine your leg tucked in like this when you've volleyed, that's a perfect flinging point. So people who then up to slide to then flick from here, I'm like, the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, think about it. Jump the board when you ollie, and you don't have to move your foot much. You just tilt it, because that tilt is when the board is coming up. That's enough height for a kick flip. Holy shit, that's box height. And then flick. I mean, a little bit more with the foot wrist. Let's just call it that for now. Fuck it. Precisely, but you say keep your legs in it, but well, it's probably easier for you. I mean, truthfully, I've had injuries like before I slipped the disc in my spine and caused me sciatica and shit like that, and I've torn my ACLs and my UCLs, and they are my main ligaments in my leg. Bro, that's just fucked. I've never been the same again since, never. So I don't know if that's why I struggle a little bit more, trying to get the flick up here, probably. But flicking out in front of me easy, because I mean, if you go back about 3 videos ago, I've been running the skate company, so I design graphics, I've been tattooing, I've not been skating for shit, really. I went out on my mate's board, he has a 9.75, and I heel flipped it, first attempt, landed it. Yeah, it's toe touch, but I mean, and you can see I was kind of shocked by it. I was like, bro, what the fuck, that should not have happened. But that's just because, well, it's muscle memory in it, you don't actually, I don't think that skating every day, all day is just not true in my opinion. You actually fuck your body up, you get so tired. I mean, no activity are you meant to do every single day, all day. That's just not natural, you know. And I know it's just probably because skaters just want to get in as much as possible before you're dead. I mean, skating is generally just the best thing for real. Right? Well, bro. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late on. I was like, I'm going to delay it 15 minutes, I'm going to have a shower. I had a shower, I'm going to delay it another 15 minutes. I'm not awake yet. Last night I was like, I was going to do this tattoo, and I'm going to get this tattoo, I'm going to do this tattoo. And I was like, oh great, now I'm going to do this tattoo. It just doesn't stop for me, man, it's too addictive. Well, one, thank you, I appreciate that. The fucking drawer fell off, it keeps falling off, it's just triggering me, so I've given up trying to even fucking bother with it right now. Oh, my head, what was I saying? Why don't I skate on a live stream? Well, one, because it's a flat. Two, the Wi-Fi does not stretch out there, and if I tried using my data, it just literally kills it. I literally have like 50 gigabytes of data, and it's gone within like 2 days of streaming. And I don't mean the whole day, I just mean a few hours of the day. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'd rather have my data, to be honest with you, and then just upload clips from my skating. But every time I do that, people are like, bro, just do a kickflip like this, do a kickflip like that. But yet, these are the people. To be honest, I don't give a shit. These are the people that are watching my stream who aren't skating. Now, fair enough if you can skate, but at the same time, if you're a skater, you'll know everyone skates differently. Like, not everyone, but I mean, there's not exactly the same foot position, right? Some might have a little bit more below the bolts. When I kickflip or heel flip, my foot is in the same spot, because it is all about that, you know, that delayed flick, obviously, but you parallel lift your leg and then you go whichever direction you want. But people look at me and go, bro, it looks like you're setting up for a kickflip and then you heel flipped. How is that possible? Very easily so. I mean, I've been skating like how many years? I know my skating's rusty, but it's what you get when you do ligament damage, and that's why I would always say, like, I mean, do you know dancers? Do people remember Step Up? Is that I think it was Step Up. It's got Moose in it, I think it was, but that was sick, bro. But that, him as a dancer in like the third one, I think that's the series, and he tore his ACL, and he literally says he'd never dance the same again. You can look up, people literally can't go back to being how they were. So no matter what people tell me, I've got over the whole thing of like, I've had people in my skate group, like, they don't think I'm actually a skater, then I go and land a heel flip after 6 months of not really skating. You wouldn't do that. Like the first attempt, you just wouldn't. Is that my muscle memory kind of kicked in a little bit? And it wasn't rocketed, it was leveled out, proper, you know. So I'm like, I know for a fact, I mean, I don't need to prove my shit to people. And with skating, that's all it ever is. Like, I make a skateboard, people are like, wow, that's incredible. But then I need to do like a laser inward I need to do like triple inward heel, bro. And then people are like, that's cool. Because the kids these days have just got it on point with every single fucking trick they got. So I'm like, there is no point. I'll skate for me, right? But then I will make boards for other people. I think that's a fair point. Because I mean, it's very rare you'll get, oh, that's a sick trick. I mean, my ollies are still like box height or above, like I can get hip height ollies easy. What saddens me is definitely affected by my ACLs. Because they're weaker to be able to turn my backside. I used to be able to get like front side 180s and backside 180s that were like, you know, people doing the pre-wind up turn. Mine would pretty much be like, it looked like I'd do a 90 in the air and then I'll be able to retwist the rest with my shoulders. Because you kind of you twist it. Because obviously you do the pre-wind up, but then you kind of, if you twist too early, you'll end up doing too quick of a turn before you've left the ground. So it's very much a fluid ollie up, tuck your knees in front of you, and then you kind of, as you were doing that, you're tucking your shoulders around either way. I used to be so good at backside 180s into like a fake, you know, Randy Bro or something like that. I had better control. I wasn't really so my mates are like fucking incredible. They could do like axle stools, and then they go to the blunt, and then they could so they go up into a blunt, and they could twist into a backside 5-over or some shit. Twist around into a tail, and then fucking heel flip back in, out of a tail, into a mini ramp. I'm like, bro, I don't have that. I was just more of a street skater. I was literally all freestyle. But pretty crazy. I do like modern ghetto birds, lasers, inward heels, bro, like fakey bigger flip. Well, I like bigger flips, I like bigger spins. Big flips and big spins are like some of my favourite tricks. Because it's just, they look so flowy, and then the 360 shover happens incredibly easy because of how you turn your shoulders. I mean, you'd be very surprised very little amount of pop and flick you have to do in it. He'll be forgiven by man. Love, bro. I'm a Christian. God bless you. Or Brosif, sorry. What shoot? I literally summon a demon. In California, we have good skates here. Sorry, I didn't read that. What was I saying? Shit. I just skate Sheen shoes, bro. This is the true sign of a true skater. I gave up the DCs and the cars and everything I ever skated. They're too damn expensive. They'd be ripping up all the time. I've gone through thousands of pounds worth of shoes in my life just for skating alone, let alone actual fucking wearing shoes as well then. And now I'm like, I actually can't be asked, so I just use Shoe Goo, and I just wear some basic ass shoes. It works wonders. Bacon sandwich. Oh, I'm addicted to these. Oh, and the coffee. Straight. But yeah, I'm excited really to get this job now because, I mean, it's going to help me get the ball rolling on making boards again. There's been a big fucking... I mean, fuck the UK, bro, to be honest with you, right? Obviously, I was on, because of the injuries I've had and mental health and everything like that, I was on PIP, but they took it away from me because this country's just, I mean, you can't ever rely on that on the system. You got to rely, that's why I started my own business. I'm not like a person who's like a benefits bum. I just knew, okay, well, if I can get, because you're allowed to be on PIP while you're allowed to work. So I was like, okay, I can just run my own business while I'm doing so. Easy peasy. But they didn't just take like a pound, they didn't just take, bro, they took the whole fucking thing, 800 to nothing. So I'm like, you know what? perfect time to get a job. Do you know what I mean? It is. So on top of that, oh man, I'm like doing the tattooing, the drawing. Luckily, drawing's quite therapeutic for me, so I mean it's not really a struggle. But it's not a permanent fixture. It's just until I've already got Rory, who for the last year has been practicing this game. This kid now is good enough to be sponsored like 100 fucking times over. Like he's already been sponsored, but he's like, bro, I want to move to your company. He said because he said other companies, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like are a little bit more in it for the money. Where he said you really just seem to run a skate company because you love running a skate company. It's like the fact you're also gonna get a job rather than just giving it up and go, well, that was a nice try. Like I'd rather fund all my money into it. I love skateboarding. It's just my culture. It's me. It's what I grew up with. So to be able to even have my own skateboard done, because I make skateboard wheels as well, my own supply of that for a lifetime, I mean, happy days. That's like the worst case scenario, right? Is I actually have my own private supply of wheels and skateboards. That's like literally the worst case scenario. And it'd be cheaper than me buying them anyway from another company, even if I am working on top of that. So, fuck it. That's the move. Does anyone see someone burnt out for 3 jobs? No? Get ready for it. I believe anything's worth it if you love what, you've got a goal and a plan. Like, I want to get the fuck out of this country. That's it. It's not that I don't love the UK, because I do. I just still want to leave it, because it's just a piece of shit these days. It really is. It's all too expensive. And people are like, everywhere's too expensive. I'm like, trust me, there are better places to live than the UK. People are just brainwashed into thinking the UK is the best place to live. And it really is not. Come on. What are you on about? Alright. Fucking hell. What am I doing? Oh yeah, bacon sandwich. I decided to go for a job that was going to be full time, like 50k at salary. I mean, that just wasn't worth it. Because that is like, I'd have to give up most of what I do for my work and my business, and I do not believe in that. I believe, do not accept a pay cut. Or even if it is a pay raise, like if you accept more money or less, if it means you don't get to do what you actually enjoy. It was freight forwarding logistics, so I was like selling to China and other countries, and it's not fun. It's because I have like communication skills, business developing and building, product sales and management. Like I literally felt too qualified for other things, but luckily because I've asked through somebody else and I like just said, look, I need a job. They're like, yeah, sure, no worries. Easy peasy. Well, actually, it's not easy peasy, but my main goal, and this morning I saw a video, there's this lady on the news saying like Elon Musk, like, well, he could help so many countries, but then I actually saw this great fucking argument about it. He's given so many people a job through SpaceX, right? But the lady who was commenting on it, he said, your net worth is 30 million, but yet you've not made one job. You've not actually put table on the food for one person. And I thought, actually, do you know, that's the best point I've ever heard about him. I don't really necessarily like everything they say, like Elon Musk or whatever, but I didn't consider that. You know, if you think about it, it's like, yeah, he's got trillions or whatever. Is he a billionaire again? Fuck knows, who gives a shit? He's given people jobs. I think that's the main thing to like look at. He has actually provided. He said he's put like, it said in it, he's put like a food on the table for like 1 million people. So I'm like, that's crazy. And obviously his net worth isn't exactly money you can just spend, like all of it. A lot of it would be spent in, shares. But she was just a TV presenter. She ain't got any money locked up with anything. Well, maybe like an offshore business or whatever she may be doing on the sideline we're unaware of. But I mean, in the public eye, to make a comment about doing something like that, I just find it fucking hilarious, really. So I was like, I actually don't normally go, you know what, he had a point. So to be honest with you, in my opinion, men don't normally have a point. Men normally think with their wallets or with their tiny man meat. Oh. tired. Fuck today, man. Fuck it. Chuck it in the fucking bucket. I'm not in the mood. I'm too tired. Since when is 6.5 hours not enough sleep? But like 7 hours is just enough. It's half an hour less, and my brain's like, you know what? Fuck today. I'm turning off. I don't do this shit again. Take me sunshine, I took it sadness. Here we go. The disturbing reasons marijuana was made illegal. Oh, that's a good video to watch. I already know why it was made illegal. I know why it was made illegal. For racist reasons. Google the coordinator. That's why it's made illegal. Tell me alcohol ain't worse for you now. Tell me, I dare you. Alcohol is evil, man. I have one drink and I'm aching for like 2 days. I literally feel the body aches. And people are like, I don't notice that. That's probably because you drink every weekend. Your body's used to it. I'm sober now for like 2-3 years. And being sober means I feel the alcohol more when I... No wonder they indoctrinate people to have it so young. They're like, don't feel the poison in your body. Bullshit. Might as well enjoy the ride. 4 seats and that beautiful bouncing table. Roll the window, roll it up, let's make it spin. Where's the volume? Turn it up. What's that depth? Everybody sing the song just like that. We love William TV and a cheap hotel. Daddy's like that. Now the cream up, up, 59 up. Oh, I had a good time. And I'll have more to do on the lives, you know what I mean? So I'll just make more boards and shit like that. Exciting. It's been so long since I don't want to put my so tempted to set up the one I've got. Like, fuck it. You top or bottom in a relationship? Depends what she wants. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it depends what she wants, bro. I may not look like it, but I do wear the trousers. Actually, I'm wearing shorts right now. It's fun, no. Chasing vultures and black crows. I am. They should really cast me for the new movie. What are we saying? I ain't no fucking baby boy yet. Let me get that straight. I'm probably older than you, let's be real. Most people that come on these lives, I've realised why I'm probably older is because, you know, like YouTube lives, like you don't have to put your ID in properly. I don't know how you confirm your age, because I swear I never put my ID in, but somehow it confirms it for your YouTube account. Now it might be ID, but I'm like, at the end of the day, when I try to do a live for 18 plus, everybody that comes on the live, well, no one comes on the live, so I'm like, is everyone a kid? Probably. I'm 25, and I'm getting older every second, believe it or not. Oh, mate, people. I wish I could be younger again, though. Damn, I'll go back to 16 or so. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's coming up, oh damn, it's coming up 10 years. That is nuts. That is nutty. Right, so we've got a bacon sandwich. We've got coffee. We have some water. See if all this makes me feel a bit better, because I don't normally do this for a while. The sun comes out and I can't do nothing at all. life I live so boring. Don't know why they make it look so cool in stories. Cause I can't leave when it's no time and I can drink what I want. Cause I relate to this song so hard. Because people don't realise the life where I'm heading towards in my business, right? Because it is growing fast. I'm being recognised by people, which is weird. I did not expect that, but I don't know what I did not expect it. I also, obviously at standpoint, but I did not expect to be recognised. Like, I literally went out with my mate skating, and he went, "Hey Rory, who's that, this girl?" And he went, "Oh, it's Josh." She was like, "I've seen him before. Where have I seen him before?" And he was like, "Oh, I don't know." And then he said something about on like YouTubing. And I was like, "Well, actually, yeah, I do. I stream my business." And she was like, "Oh, wait, you have those little boards?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, I've seen you." I'm like, to be fair, 500,000 people on just YouTube alone now have seen me. So it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? It's a lot, bro. Like, just normally people get big on other platforms and come over to YouTube, but I'm doing it the other way around. Like, fuck it, why not? Break the mold. You know what I'm saying? Break it. Bust that mold out. Because I never engage with people the way they want. I'm like, fuck, I don't care. I'm not engaging with people the way they want. Well, actually, yeah, sometimes, to be honest with you. Like, it depends, innit? I feel like I've been hit by a semi. I see where I'm banqueting on the things I could have. In blue, I'm gonna break you down, pick it up, take it back. You have them broken down in pieces, I know that. Ask them, so I'm trying to control that. It's my best day, but I might not see tomorrow. What we're fucking doing nowhere. Well, I moved to a beach and learned salutations so I can keep drinking fluids. But if people know what that is, that's literally getting seawater and turning it into drinkable water. That seemed random. But yesterday I was looking up, and by 2050 it could be no drinking water, which is fucking brilliant, isn't it? How exciting. No drinking water by 2050. People have to fight me for it, bro. And I will, I'll be Rambo. I don't give a shit. That's why I'm working my ass off now. But I mean, no matter amount of money, he's gonna say no one. That's the funniest thing. That's why I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because I love making skateboards. I love being an artist. But I tell you what, as I said, being recognised at my local skate park was weird because I mean, I know people in the States see me in Australia, but in my own town, it's just weird, bro. As I said, there's been like just 600,000 views on this platform alone, so. I know those views fall into at least a steady view time of at least 10 minutes or some shit. I don't really know. I think if it's just scrolling for it, like looking through, it doesn't count. It clocks after like 5-10 minutes of view time, or watching the person at least one time. But where the fuck did I put the? Hey, yeah. So boring. It looks so cool in stories. Hey, good. Yes. Come on. I think because my heart never comes. Yeah, I can't wake up happy. chill morning actually. It's quite a chill live. Nothing too crazy. Bro, yesterday was like 30 people. I was like, I want to eat my bacon fucking sandwich, okay? So let me chill out. 2 blades on the eyes there, under. To the damn motherfucker. No, my hands rocking, bro. I'm hoping for some Donnie Darko shit right now, bro. Just a propeller to it's not a propeller, but it is a propeller to out the skies land on me. Nice and easy. In my lungs, in my soul, in my denim coat. So let's keep it going. Something's on a fucking scream or run away, I don't know. That's been hard since 17. I think I'm somewhere in between. I may have a body. Yummy, yummy. French should not last a fucking week. We won't question what they put inside of you now, will we? Poison. I'm all up for banner too. I love people saying gooning, bro. No, the real correct terminology that I'd get on this is people be simping a lot. They do. They like. I mean, I've never seen so many people simp for one fucking content creator to any degree. Like it's unreal, and I don't understand why I look like a hedge. Like, regarding my hair's a bit flat right now. Normally it's got a bit more of a puff to it. It's just because I've had a shower. There you go. It's a bit better. Fluffy. Blue sky really calm down. Sometimes I want to fucking scream or run away. I don't know. Oh, do you know what? I'm in a vibe at the moment. I'm in this emo punk rock vibe. Why the fuck did I put the ketchup out? Huh? My accent makes it all feel complicated, yeah. I read those texts you said to your friend, never seen it, yeah. Rock to my life, it's who it is. Let us. Fucking manufactured bread. Can't call it baked really, can it? It's probably grown in a fucking petri dish. Like, yes, I'm kind of talking to you about Just out loud, thinking out loud. You play like I'm invisible, girl, don't act like you ain't strong. And how I acted was beyond. And now she's forget. Go our separate ways. Look at that. Oh, I'm fucking excited now. It's getting real. I never fall in love. You ain't showed up and I can get no way. I swear to God. Agree, you know, 2 or 1. 2 or 1. Those texts you said to yours, but I'm gonna say it. I'm so excited. This might be a fucking, yeah, might have to do 3 sandwiches. Yeah, I tried to do 2. Crunch. I know you want me to watch. You won't get it right though. One name on that fight though. Yeah, I just want to end it on that though. These are some things you can. Bacon right shot. Oh, that's too damn good, man. Or that I'd even give a damn if you were here, but you're gone, so it's fucking. Oh, that I can. Oh, like a kid on Christmas morning. It's actually crazy what makes me happy. Something as simple as a bacon sandwich with some coffee in the morning and give you up doing a happy dance. For real, you gotta appreciate the little things. 2 bacon sandwiches to actually be more precise, like, oh, yes. I'm bulking back up again. I realise why I'm not. I just started eating at like 12 o'clock because I was so busy with all the shit I was doing, whatever that may be. This is not a mukbang, no. I'll tell you why, because I'm not going to eat with my mouth full going num 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 num. Like open, not full. Got you eat with your mouth full. I'm like, don't talk with your mouth open. Do you want to get it wrong? How the fuck are you going to do it with your mouth closed? Ventriloquist. Oh, that's good. It's like crack. It is. It's like crack for a sober person. I say that. As a sober person. When life comes back with simple pleasures, so good. And then mine's so well. I am a 29 in society, so you need to be alive. You ever know? Time I'll never open up my eyes. Sorry, Banky. Banky. Someone to call you Banky by mistake. She's called Frankie. I just. If I get the wrong the first letter of her name wrong, it just. She's called Frankie. And sometimes I drop out the R as well by mistake. And I say it with the W if you get what I'm saying. That's embarrassing to shout. It's not actually quite funny. Oh, I'm so tired. I feel like carbs aren't going to help, man. Carbs just make me more tired. Fuck it. And I'm not having my ADHD meds, so I'm thinking like having them every day is making me worse. A little bit. It's not exactly natural, is it? No, 100%. Glory to the West and Israel. God bless Israel. I mean, not all of the West sit there slating fucking Israel. Disgusts me. Are people actually aware of what's happening in the world right now? Like, are people are actually aware. I understand if people want to go to like Gazans and shit, but I know people who have said they've been out that way and they say it is not as bad. Friends in Tel Aviv. I have family that well, they're not currently in Israel, but I went out to Israel myself, Tel Aviv. I went to see Jerusalem, birth Christ, the birthland of Christ, because I am, well, anybody here may call a Messianic Jew. If you're somebody who is Jewish by heritage and by Christian by faith. Because I mean, they are pretty much cousins. I mean, the first 5 books of Torah is literally what the Jews believe, and it's what the Christian kind of go, well, yeah, that's how it used to be. So, I mean, I believe in an eye for an eye. Of course, they're going to want to get rid of any religion that actually wants to fight back. Funny that, isn't it? Christians, turn the cheek, here's the lube, have fun. Are you taking the piss? No. God understands he put you on a rough earth and you may need to defend yourself. There is nothing wrong with that. Okay? I would rather be hated by every single person on the planet if it meant I was true to myself. And I'm not even joking about that, that's for real. Fuck conforming. I mean, look at what the government is. Look at the world. They're destroying it. People want to say Jewish people are evil. No. Your fucking world leaders are evil. I'll argue my point. I have like the best point. I love my hot debates every day. They're great. I'm so tired, man. Great. Everyone's using AI. Everyone's going to be retarded. Quite literally. It's going to happen. Everyone is going to become quite literally mentally retarded. That's what's going to happen. End of discussion. The people now have to write a text anymore themselves. Like, what's up, man? Got a bacon sandwich. It's the only reason. Ugh, ads, man. I'm goofy, bro. Hell yeah, food, innit? Literally, I've had 2 bacon sandwiches. I'm a greedy cunt. Sorry, people don't like that word. I've just realised at the end of the day. It's my lingo. It literally means dick. It's the opposite of a dick. Grow up. My head hurts. There's a pack so good. There's a pack of set in the first. I go in front. First. Bag, I'm gonna pay what it's worth. She's my drug dealer girl. Yeah. Drug dealer girl. Drug dealer girl. Oh, you're in it. Sneaky bastard. You normally snort in your head, though. So, everyone, where am I just? How's my Switch? I mean, how am I walking blind? Shit. That's the only answer I can give you, really. So yesterday, you see the hand? Oh, do you know what? It really didn't come out bad. The stencil rubbed off halfway through the tattoo. And I'll show you where it rubbed off. When I got to here, I was like, I had this whole hand to do. I was like, fuck. It didn't turn out bad though. I mean, the fact it come out more okay than some with the stencil kind of just shows something, doesn't it, really, I guess. It's a natural talent. I literally getting a job. Hopefully, well, not even hopefully, I am. And I'm going to be working this. Like tattooing. And then having a job as well. I mean, it's standard, I know that, but I'm like, my head's screaming at me, like, fucking how? Not permanently, just till I can get a visa, the ability, like some savings behind me, some more boards. The skater I'm going to be sponsoring has got incredible. Like, literally, I'm like, the fuck, bro? You're like born to skate. Better than I am at walking, to be honest, yeah. I'll be honest with you, my hair's lost the shape today a little bit because I had a shower, so it's gone flat like a pancake. Ooh, okay, fine. I want first. And then that one as well, which is the gargle. It's just a line work so far. I want 20 toes now. People literally say to me, I'm going to be covered. I was like, yeah, maybe. Facts. It's so addictive, man. I'm falling asleep getting a tattoo, for real. I'm sat there just drifting off, especially to myself as well. It's so relaxing. And I looked up, apparently it's not common. So I thought it was common, but it's not. Your brain produces like adrenaline at like an alarming rate, which makes sense how much adrenaline I produce. And then you just fall asleep. Well, dopamine as well, and endorphins. I mean, as soon as I finish one toe, I'm like... How do you flip it? Yeah, man, shit. I mean, I don't even understand. People don't understand how hard a board slide just is. I mean, that can take somebody like easily to get a good backside board slide, right? It's not hard, okay, granted, but okay, kick flip into a board slide, that's hard because you've got to land, catch it before you landed so the board doesn't go too skill iffy. You've got to learn to readjust like 3-4 times because 1, you're on a board, 2, you're in the air, then you're on the rail and you have to readjust your weight, and then when you're coming out, fakie is probably easier. But he is fucking wild, and he's 16, 17. Oh, that's disgusting. He's 16. Obviously, I'm 25, 26. Sorry, I'm 25, but I'll be 26 in like fucking 5, 6 months. Oh, wow, time flies by when you're doing fucking nothing. I'm joking, I'm doing loads. I just can't wait to get him this board. So all my skaters are going to get custom wheels and custom boards. But the injet mods I need are like $1,000. So I need work. Pack it in. Thank you, I appreciate that. So I'm responding to the comment I seen like 2 seconds ago about my hair. But I like half an hour sleep less than I usually do, and I feel like shit. And I need a joint, I really do. That's just me being real with it. But yeah, the kids of these days, I don't even understand what the fuck they on. They're on steroids or something. I mean, it's not even, I guess we've evolved, which is wild. That's how I like my bacon, cooked. It's 7th grade and shit. I was smoking on to cook for a minute. Oh, I'm done. I'm in a car seat now. For real. I'm trying to bulk. Literally cannot eat like when I was 16. It just does not work. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, bro, I love tippy jumps, man. I love tippy jumps and bounce off sake. I find hippie jumps, utilising getting light on the board was good for wall rides. Because you don't want to be on the board when you're riding it into a wall. You kind of want to like fling it into the wall by doing like a... I don't know how to describe it. You just got to send it, innit? Have some really heated debates. Oh, think about it. What's that? I'm thinking about debates I have. I don't think I've lost one debate on a live. And that's saying the same. Because I go live for like fucking hours and I've been like 7 days in a row now and I still win a debate. It was funny because yesterday I nearly fucked up on one of my points. And I'm tired today, that's why I'm gonna just be chill. So I'm more likely to mess up again. The tired I get. And I'm like, I can sleep when I'm dead, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? That's just it. Why am I like why? I mean, water might dry up by 2050. I'm like, is there any point in having a kid then? I mean, realistically, I'm not trying to be like the Debbie Downer about it, but I'm fucking not. It's kind of pointless, really. I can do you Ashley. Live like blues, live in my room. Where you bout naked, I can do your ass shaking. Wake up just to pray. You're gone when I wake up. Wake up just to pray. You're gone when I wake up. I can hit the side of toxic. I know. Oh, I realised something as well. Like, I have multiple personality disorder. The reason I'm probably never going to quit smoking as well is apparently it's significantly harder for someone with multiple personalities to quit. I'm like, the fuck am I going to quit then? It's already significantly hard for anybody else. Some bullshit. I hate smoking, man. I actually hate smoking. It's like the worst thing. I say that part of me, I think, still occasionally enjoys a cigarette, like especially the morning one. It's the best one of the day. I'm like, oh, that was needed. I so needed to fucking kill myself with that slowly, like every single day. Yeah. No, I'm gonna quit really soon. I'm gonna get some nicotines, because I mean, it's better off than having 1,000 chemicals in your body, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you know it. I was saying that to other people the other day, they just didn't understand. I literally be like, when I was growing up, right, yeah, you had skate videos maybe, but I mean, I remember VHS. But when the new tricks, like being kind of, I mean, bro, I remember the Ghetto Bird or Modern Ghetto, I remember seeing, they had like a description, a picture of it. Obviously, people were like, well, how do you see it if it's not in motion? You just have to, so how you do a kickflip with like a shove it in it, like it would have a visual, and then you would end up going to a skate park, like South Banks, or something like that, and there'd be people trying it, and you're like, what's that? And they're like, oh, it's like this. And there'd be like so many different names at the one time that people would call it. You know, like people would be starting to trying to call it their own thing. Like the bar letters, also people call it the flip flop. What's it called? Oh, there's so many names, bro. I generally swear down, but then everyone kind of just agrees on one name after a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea who is. I have no idea who that is. No. But I swear people just ask me who people is, and then the other one is people turn around and say, if you're calling me a nut, I am a fucking nut. Proud. I'm nuts and proud, man. I'm literally crazy as fuck. There's nothing good about being normal. I mean, what is normal? Who the fuck is normal? I've never met a normal fucker. I mean, they appear normal, and then they really are not normal. It's always those are the ones you got to worry about. So that's already just openly, hey, I'm a bit of a Fruit Loop. You know, I'm a bit flamboyant, because that's how I call it. I am flamboyant. But I still put someone on their ass if they try and test my shit. People know that very well. I mean, you don't have to exude some fake male toxicity, confidence bullshit, right? It ain't real. The most real is falling off a board and like having a compound fracture where my bone came out my arm. Yeah. And just skating it off. Granted, once I realised I'd done that, I was a bit grimmed out, but it was gruesome. I thought I was going to lose my arm. Oh my fucking days. Look, right. I beg you stop asking me the same question every single day. Like, for that, and to be straight up with it, right? Now I am removing you as a follower because it is incredibly annoying. Like, unbelievably annoying. Because I answer the question for you, and then you never answer. What is the fucking point? So if anyone can't see it, someone has said, have you watched mid-90s, you look like a mix of Fourth and fuck shit, I don't know, whatever that is, right? I guess it's that kid with the long hair, or whatever, like the main character. I haven't watched that movie, I'll be real with you. I know what it is, I know it's a skateboarding movie. But I've got to remove it now, because it's what I mean, it's like repetitive, ass annoying stuff. And people go, I'm going to do it, I'm going to troll. I'm like, you're only going to get yourself removed. That's your choice. I really don't care. I don't want it does not faze me. Like, what is the fucking point? I'm not wasting my time answering the same questions every day. Like, I'm actually not. If I choose to talk about the same thing, I choose to talk about the same thing. I know it's like, it's my live stream. That's like, you can't go into a fucking bakery and be like, right, start selling pizza. Like, no. If you want pizza, you go to Domino's or something, do you know what I mean? Like, they are a bakery. It looks good. What, the sandwich, it is alright to be fair. It is not bad, it's not half bad. Oh, I'm just trying to deal with carb, man, eating so early, it's like 6 in the morning or something. Actually, no, it's 7:30. Still early for me. Oh, I'm so tired. So people like, I do care about things, alright, bro. People don't realise how fucking disconnected from stuff I actually can be. And I'm proud of it, because I mean, I feel less of a wet wipe than half of society who's just like cries over fucking spilt milk. Do you know what I mean? Put it this way, my family recently were like, don't want, like, I called him out saying, my adopted family that is, and they wanted to not speak to me. I'm like, right, cool, you know I've done this for years before, fuck it, I don't care. I could literally just drop everybody out the pictures, like, bye. It's blue, and then people get mad about it. I'm just being real about it. I don't give a fuck. I love it. Do you know how weak it looks when people like beat themselves over somebody they can't fight or love? Do you know what I mean? Like, what is the fucking point? Just they miss what they've got, what they're missing when you're gone. For some people, sometimes it takes that for people to realise what they had. Do you know what I mean? No, that was random, but that was just like a little, one of my life lessons. Oh, Wake up! I'm not waking up. It's just, bro, I swear down that comment. It's like we use about 7 times a day, if not more. Actually, no, maybe not. Next, my phone died, so it could have been. Wow. The insults are terrible. Say B-Tech Bon Jovi looking motherfucker or something, do you know what I mean? Like, what is constantly the same insult? It's like maybe provide started insult. I'm like, but it's funny because I don't think it's insult. I love my hair, right? I don't care. I love Scooby-Doo. I know he's a pot, and I find it all funny. Like, but people are the first people to cry when I say something back. That's what really makes me laugh. You say something and then they cry their eyes out. They're like, well, that's just mean. Not really. Grow up. Have a bit of banter. Oh, fuck it. Oh. So, that's what people say. It's not an insult. Well, thank you. So I think Shaggy's more ginger than I am. I have much darker hair than Shaggy does. So it fucked up, like, had a shower, so. How can this be done? You're such a smiling sweetheart. Can't really where this came out, man. People sing MGMT if you're not too young. The kids, or kids. That music video is like, I feel so sorry for that kid, bro. That kid's got PTSD now. It's my flat. I can be anywhere I want. It's beautiful. Crying, I'd like to see you laughing. The consequences. Take only what you need from me. What you need from me. Ah. Right, let's run them down. Ollie, fake Ollie, nollie, switch Ollie, kick flip, switch flip, heel flip, switch heel, fakey flip, inward heel, hard flip, nightmare flip, Rodden get a bird, disco flip. I mean, I'm not counting, I've lost count. Or flat ground, that was my favourite thing. Switch backside flip was my easiest one, weirdly enough. I found switch backside flip easier than actual backside flip. That was a good song. Bro, disco, I love disco flips, man. Still, like, being able to do, If people can get, because I'm pretty sure, tell me if I'm wrong, but it's been a while. That is a kickflip body burial, correct? That is a lot harder than people would think. You have to get the flip right, catch, and obviously be able to turn your body. How I done it is you want to like almost kick off your tail to twist your shoulders. Yeah, pretty much. I thought so. So when I was talking about a modern girl before, it was like that fucking it just confuses me, bro. The names are tricks, bro, because that's not what we call it. So it's just a ghetto bird. Like, what the fuck is a modern ghetto bird? Is that a new thing? Like, I guess it's a modern version. Big spin, bigger spin, big flip, bigger flip, fakey, big spin. I actually like that first, fakey, big spin, yeah. Nollie heel. Radial flip. Casper slide. Pogo, bit freestyle. Impossibles. Nollie impossible. I don't have to count down at this. Yeah. A lot. But I did skate since I was like, fuck, I think I first got on the board when I was like 5 or 6 because of my brothers. Obviously I went doing a kickflip straight away. I think I got my first kickflip at like 10 or 11. When I say first, that doesn't mean I had it down. I remember after that, probably months and months trying to get a kickflip. A coffin, bro, was literally laying on the board. I think anybody could coffin. That's it. And you set some sort of, essentially it's like a boiler, but it's not, but the boy doing the 180. That boy was it threw me off. And then a ghetto bird, no, I was gonna say that threw me off, bro. No, I was to say ghetto bird is, no, yeah, a ghetto bird is a it's a nollie hard flip, late 180. That is a modern ghetto bird. Fuck off modern, get that word out of my head. It's a ghetto bird. And that was one of my favourite tricks to do, because you pull out one of those out, it's even hard in like a nightmare flip, which is like, you've got gazelles, grinds, nose, tail, blunt, nose blunt, Feebles, Smiths, Willies, overcrooks, holy shit, this goes on. The one trick I could never do, which is funny, was any start with disaster. Every time I tried to do disaster, I just shut out, the ball shut out the fucking ramp. Because as I say, I'm more of a street skater, but I could do a bit of transition, which would be, you know, some ramps, some kickers. Now I accept my fate, I'm old, no, I'm joking. But I injured myself to shit. And now if I get a hill flip like I did on a 9.75 the other day, I'm lucky. To be fair, I was so impressed that because I hadn't skated for months, I had first attempt, got it. Yeah. As I say, nollie half flip with a backside 180 at the end. It's a ghetto bird. I thought so. I mean, it's been a while, so I'm a little bit rusty with the names of tricks. Obviously, unless I know the exact name of the trick. If it's got like a weird thing, like I see things like ride the ghost whip. The fuck is that? Too many names, too many words. Ghetto bird makes sense. It's like a helicopter in a way as well, the way the ball flips. It does that like late. That late 180 is generally quite challenging to get, to be honest with you. But nollie half flip's not too challenging. I know that sounds dumb to people, but I think a nollie half flip could be easier than a half flip. And I don't know if it's because you're riding in the direction that you're popping in and scooping around. Maybe. Fuck knows. Why are you faking an accent? Alright. What accent am I exactly faking then? An English one? I am English, so I find it funny, bro. What accent am I exactly faking? If anything, I say Americans are faking our accent, which is towards a little vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. You're just like kind of taking taking our words. Vehicle. You don't say the H. It's vehicle. Okay. It's aluminium. It's not aluminum. Okay. Like it is. End of. And you can't. People tell me it is. I'm like, well, who made the English language first, motherfucker? Us. People don't like it, but I always win an argument when it comes intellectual. And you know why? Because we're very smart. We don't just have comprehensive level of education, no offence, but we do get pushed to work our asses off it. I know you got the American dream, but the whole lie about British people or Americans, I don't think Americans are dumb. They're not at all. Not in the slightest. They're very smart people. It's just the language sounds maybe dumb to some English, but at the same time, we are very articulated as well as also being quite. I mean, we're such a small country, but we've done amazing things. That's the truth of it. Right, this is the argument. I don't take Chinese, Ichini, Sanyago, Roku, and go the Roku. You should say Rocky. Like, no, that's their language. It originally was English. So if we say no. You want to call it American and say vehicle, by all means. But don't call it English and say, oh, we just don't say the hey. I appreciate what you're saying, but you can't do that. Well, you can actually. People can do anything. Free will, I guess. But I mean, don't sit there and act like you won't get mocked for being stupid by some people, because that's what it is. You take English, rather than going, look, we've taken a language and we've slightly adapted on it, and now it's American. That is fair enough. But to go, no, we speak English, but then say vehicle or tomato, and it's tomato, or like aluminum when it's aluminium. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate people wanting to have that as their word. You can take that as your word, but please just call it American, because otherwise that's why other people call you stupid. Not me, other people. But 100%, you know, I agree with you there, bro. 100%, we are. If I speak Australian, if I do my Australian accent like this, I pronounce everything a whole lot better, like it comes out. And I spent 6 months out in Perth, and I mean, the accent it's literally been like 8 years. Well, yeah, it has nearly been 7 years since I was out to Perth, and Queensland. But I mean, the language, they pronounce it everything, like literally, you hear it all very clearly. So respect for, I love my Australians, bro. It's actually my favourite. That's why I had to get it down. I felt so out of place. And he was like, bro, like, why are you trying to do that? But it was more of a casual, just trying to blend in with them, because I felt like Britain just sounds dumb, bro. Like I say, I never shit on Americans unless America tries to shit on an English. And I'm like, bro, we're the reason you exist, for one, okay? Wind your neck in. But let's all just be at peace. Why are we beef with each other? It's nothing to do with race. But this is purely like, we are dominating the globe. We've got Australia down here in Asia, and well, Australia is in Asia to a degree. We can all agree with that. It's Oceania, which is the oh fuck my brain. The Asian fucking space on the map, right? Let's just say that's why you take up the continents. It's right next to it. America speak English, and England speaking, and we're like boom, we're like dotted right across the world. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the most dominating language there is. Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused what you mean. Yeah, Queensland is the whole fire, like northeast fucking part of Australia. That's Queensland. And it's like hell's land. It's so hot there. I thought it'd be, but I'm like, okay, to be fair, it's closer to the equator. The further south we go, the closer you are to the equator in the UK. But in Australia, the higher north you go, the closer you are to the equator. So obviously, you know, colder it is, down you go. But me, it's like hell's land. They'd be burning you, got like fucking trapdoor spiders, everything that eat you alive. And I said that luckily the only thing I've ever actually been bit by was a copperhead snake, which wasn't in Australia. Let me just add that. but luckily they're not venomous. And my mate, I shit to myself because he was like, bro, you're lucky that was in this bit. I didn't hear him say you were lucky. He just said, oh, you could be dead in 30 minutes. I freak out a little bit more because I'm like, bro, we're in the middle of nowhere. He's like, no, you'll be fine. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I said to him, we got to suck the venom out. He's like, no, this is not a Hollywood movie. I don't know, bro. Literally, in the UK, I go against like a chavvy road man. It's fine. I'm used to that sort of danger. People are the most dangerous thing. But in America or other places, it's typically the wildlife. I mean, the fact there's polar bears in fucking Canada, I'm like, the fuck? I mean, it kind of makes sense, I guess. Sort of tact. See, I didn't actually say it was the most dominating language. Those words didn't leave my mouth. I said it dominates. And if I did say it's a dominating language, then fair enough, my bad. But I'm pretty sure, as I said, it dominates. It's like right across the globe, like bam, 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 doesn't matter. But then yes, you have Spanish. Technically, Mexican and Hispanic, it's a different language slightly. You can't say it's down to a T exactly the same language. Like there are differences in the two. I've been into this now. Yeah, I'm from the UK. No, bro, I'm not saying. I mean, it's more dangerous than where I live. I'm not saying. I don't think I think America's like the most dangerous place, really, because you have a combination between like you can get brown recluses, right? Which I mean, fuck that shit. You get bit by a brown recluse, night, and they typically hide in your cupboards. Like normally, you got most 3 dangerous snakes in Australia, right? Well, actually no, 2 of the 3 most world's dangerous snakes or something. It might even be 3, but at the end of the day, when it comes to, I mean, bro, it's not as dangerous as the UK, but as I absolutely love Australia. It's generally the fucking nicest place. The accent, I have never been made to laugh so much with the C word. That's what I mean. I'm careful when I say it because there's some sensitive ass people. But being born in Wales, that's a very common word in Wales as well, and Scotland and Ireland. It's just the stuck-up, poncy-ass Englishmen, which I will say that, who are like, oh no, that is a bad word, you can't use that. And I'm like, mate, it's a fucking word. You know, it's like what you mean behind it. And I mean you're a cunt. Like, if I mean it, I must say it, and I say it on my chest. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, people are here like, oh, that's a nasty word. I'm like, bro, it's a word. I'm like, what's a nasty thing? Child death. Nonsense. That's the wrong thing. That's a nasty thing. Not a word. Not a word. It's like, let's really sort out priorities here, people, and what's worse and what's not. Maybe I like surfing. As I say, surfing's fun, man. Surfing, I just assumed I'd be able to surf because I could snowboard and skateboard. Oh, was I wrong? I mean, I can surf now. I love it. I fucking love surfing, man. It's like one of the best things. I think the highest wave I ever caught was like 15 feet, and I shit myself, and I got chucked into like a fucking where I got crashed. I'm pretty sure that board hit me in the head. I don't even know. And I was hitting the ground. I was getting scraped up along the floor. And it was generally very unkind. It was like actually more painful than falling off my skateboard. Other than the injuries I had, like bone coming out my arm or like actual injury. But this just felt like I was being battered inside of a washing machine. So granted. And I think the worst place I ever took... Oh, why is there a dog hair in there, man? But yeah, over things I checked about. The worst place was South Spain Roche. And, you know, it's an island. It's technically coast of Africa. I mean, you're opposite each other. Do you know what I mean? Right at the bottom. So it's right on the equator. Very, very warm. Gorgeous waves for surfing. Look at that, Roche, Roche. And it's like a non-commercial way. I like going places that, you know, you go there and you've got to learn some Spanish and speak. If you want to go to a shop, like, there's not going to be like a McDonald's down the road, do you know what I mean? You've got to get a villa. They'll have gates that will open up, and it's got like buffalo grass. If people know what buffalo grass is, it's like the best. It's like, I mean, the fact that grass grows different to withstand the heat as well down there. Do you know what I mean? You've got thick ass grass, and you've got black bees grow. Well, I tell people black bees and buffalo grass from the UK, like, the fuck is that? And I'm like, you really need to travel more. Not everything is just what you see. Anyway, no, yeah. Well, Went down there, and I had to walk about, I think it was like 2 miles back to my villa with the worst fucking concussion I've ever had. I mean, I think it was just like water went in my ears or the pressure or something. I don't even know because it didn't actually hit my head on anything. It just really disorientated me and gave me really bad concussion. But I didn't have like an actual bruise as such. But I had the worst fucking headache ever. And I don't know if it was a combination between the heat, dehydration. Actually, to be fair, I didn't think about that. Yeah, it probably would have been. The dehydration, so like heat stroke with being hit on the head with the fin on my fucking... I know I got hit on the head with the fin on it. And that's terrifying, bro. I want to get out of the way of a surfboard. People don't realise how heavy a surfboard actually is. Like, ugh. Frank, your hairs are getting everywhere, man. Disgusting. Yeah, precisely. I love that. It's only dangerous if you're stupid. Like, oh, you're a cute little guy. No, don't fucking stroke an alligator. I mean, don't even get to the back end of a horse. Don't get in the water with a great white. I mean, there's some simple things to learn in life, really, in there. Like, if you see a great white and you're surfing, get the fuck out. I mean, yes, they're like sea puppies, people say. No, this is like Pacific shark. That's like bullhound sharks, or what they're called. No, bull sharks are the worst, sorry. What are they called? Swoop. Basket sharks are fucking like these puppies of the sea, really. They'll just spit you back out again. To be fair, telling people that they've got basket sharks in the UK, people shit themselves like, oh, I'm not getting in the water without them. Like, it will not eat you at all. Like, it literally is not made to eat man. And they're like, I don't care. I'm like, do you see how irrational your fear is? You're getting in the water with something that literally can't harm you. Yet every day you'll be around people. One of the most dangerous animals on the planet. The irony of it, just showing me that people are dumb as shit. Do you know what I mean? Realistically. Like, granted, if you get in the water with a fucking shark and he eats your ass or takes a nibble and probably swims off because you don't taste that great, like most cases. I think there's like 12 shark attacks a year on there or something like that. Like, it's so small. It is so small. People get attacked by dogs more. People get attacked by fucking cows and bulls and shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I fucking feel like a bag of shit today, man. Good, yeah. You're right. It feels right. What does it, yo? What do you, stay to the end of the song, so loud. I'm just a teenage dirtbag. Right, shut it. That's a good song, Jake. I've got in the mood for these vibes though. Bit of Whizzle Kicks. People are like such a British band, I swear down. So I mean, people say like, oh, I don't know, the UK is racist. You wouldn't support a black artist or anything at all if you were a racist person. You wouldn't support shops, local communities. The UK is not racist. There are racist people, but Big Whizzle Kicks, two black lads from the UK, so one of my favourite duo band, I guess you could say, in the mid-2000s. Arguably now still one of my best UK like duos. I just think they're awesome. They've released a song again, this was a year ago, but I mean, it was literally like, what, 15, 16 years ago plus? It's crazy, man. Little been there, I done that, got the power of a million in one man, yeah, to talk like a damn god damn man, John Ham. Yeah, I've been there, I've seen that. I just really want to get a kick up. I need that. Got that. It's DeFi. Not me, bro. With these times, and then we come back and go back. Childhood contact. We'll come down by the back. Hot EVs, I mean, it's sad that they kind of like, I guess you could say fell off, but I mean, at the end of the day, there'll always be. I mean, for real, like, if we want to go into how badly. Rezzle Kicks, Mama Do That, 24 million views, right? And then their most recent song a year ago hasn't even 500,000 views. Like, what is that fucking bullshit? They're incredible. Better than half of the other shit on the internet. I mean, seriously, music is so bad these days. It's repetitive carbon copies of the last song. You know what I mean? Quite literally carbon copies. It's so boring. Come up with something original. Like, rock music has probably the most original feel to it. Every time. Tell me like the Strokes or the Cure or things like that don't have a completely unique feel as music compared to like, I don't know, everything else. Right, let me have a cigarette and I'll sit back down again and finish all this. Can't be bothered to tattoo today? Not really. Like, to be honest, I've tattooed so much now in the last week. Half bad, isn't it? I have done a lot though. I've done about 40 tattoos in the space of like 3 weeks. Oh wow, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, that's crazy. I'm not hold up. I don't know how to be chill with things. Do you know what I mean? I do say it and I'm like, yeah, cool, I enjoy this, and then I just addicted to it and I don't stop until it's burnt out all of its juices. Right. Don't remember that no one's better than anyone else. Sometimes you think it over. What they do to you, what they do to me. You must be joking if you think that even one is free. Yeah. Jump up your legs. Find out what you want. I figured that out. The bigger the grip, the bigger the drop. Find out. Hello, my name is you. Just a little indiscretion. Bit rusty. Honestly, don't make it easy. Who's being weird? Bro, people are weird all the time. I give up with people sometimes. Fucking weirdos. Before I could stand. Wake up, do some jumping jacks, yeah? Tired. They actually wake you up so much. Blood flowing. Hello. Dopamine? Dopamine boost. I'm not waking up today. Fucking hell. Probably like into the other room. Be a little bit easier to think about, to be honest. Stupid fuck. Cosplay ruined the world. So, most people have a chair in the kitchen? And guess what? If that's really heartbreaking, then I really don't. You really should look at the news ever. Because there's some way more heartbreaking shit going on in the world right now. It's the bonus perks of living on your, having your own place. You can put the chair where the fucking want to. You know what I mean? Not got no parent going, what is this chair doing in the kitchen? Get it out. I can do what the fuck I want. When do you know deed and die? That's why I can have skateboards all over my wall as well, and make skateboards and twat around for its existence. That is called life. Right, scare. No, it's not in the kitchen. No, come on. Yeah, rusty. Oh well, we'll warm up. That's what I was going to say. Oh, the girl you say is pretty flat. Cool, right? Yeah. Oops, I got one on my ass. Oh, fuck me. Snore. Oh, my arm's too big. I mean, it's... Will never change. What? Fuck physics. Whoa. It's a bit better. Oh, wow. Right. See what I mean? Weirdos. Like a weird primo slide, that. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, fuck off then. Whatever. Enjoy this now before I go to work. Or else I'm not going to work. 3 days, hopefully. I know I'm not quitting this, don't panic. I could work 50 hours an hour, it's not possible. I could work literally all week and I'd still want to do this in my spare time, right? That's where you've got to find your love and your passions and your hobbies and what you enjoy, and it makes life so much more worth it. Ah. I'm tired. I don't need to grow up, bro. I have my own skateboard company. I make fingerboards and skateboards. I have grown up. I've done enough growing up, in my opinion. Thank you very much. But thank you for concerns. So, I made these. I've made over 700 fingerboards. I've made skateboards. I mean, how much more grown up can you want to be? I'm also a tattoo artist. So yeah, would you like to comment anymore? Keep engaging. Give me more interactions. Keep watching. Give me view time. Do whatever. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. I like how a person's potentially left because the view count goes down by 1 because that's what I mean. I always win. You can't knock someone off their grind, bro. You actually can't. Look how sick that graphic is. Come and dance with me. So yeah, I don't need to grow before I go. I'll stay like a baby if I want to. I'll stay young and keep having fun. I can tell what kind of person you'd be in life. Grumpy, boring old man. Do you know what I mean? One of those people. Oh, go to work like everybody else and be bored. Ugh. I probably work more than you, and I'm about to get another job, so say nothing. Ooh, nollie flip 50-50. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we really need. I did click that. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what this lovely comment has to say. Do you want to sniff my... Do you want to get a reality life? Like, do you want to go touch some grass, bro? Sorry, comment, people can see this. They say, do you want to smell my ass or some shit, right? Do you want to fucking grow up? It says the person playing with fingerboards, but I can't say it still because it's like someone testing their own toys that they make is completely fine. Because being an adult's making money, and paying your bills and and I'm doing all of those things. So, I mean, what you got to say now? Nothing.
mean, if I was playing with toys my life until 25, I'd be a lot better at than this. That's the reality of it. Oh, you dick. But I am actually quite a busy bumblebee. I'm doing too much. I do look quite a bit all the time. So this is probably one of my favourite. I really wanted to try this out. This looks awesome. Let me show people what the other side looks like. So they all come with grip tape. They all come with stickers. It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Facts. It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Fruit blending fruit. I'm pretty sure this one's got like a coloured bottom pillow. Watch it by flies. Oh, look at that. Shiny. Let's see the wheels, shall we? To watch you grow. They glow in the dark as well. Do you know what I mean? Awesome. I actually have a pretty damn cool light, just be real. I mean, I've made a lot of boards, bro, seriously. I made one shaped like a lighter as well. For my potheads. Oh. Oh, damn. Love to Florida, man. You guys are the only people that understand humidity in the UK. I know that for a fact. I know it's different, still got the heat, but I mean, wherever Americans like, yeah, I know how hot, fucking hell, humid it gets in Florida, because it's like island, innit? Florida Keys and stuff like that. The UK is an island. So any other person, so actually I have love for most people. It's funny, they're like the least ignorant about the heat and humidity. Thank you, but I appreciate that, man. So I'm terrible at taking compliments, always have been. But I am rusty, as I say, I'm a better skater. To be honest, when I think about it, I probably am from the get-go. Without a rule book. That would have been cool 50-50, I caught it like the right way. Someone asked me if I put my thumb underneath it, because I actually thought that's what tech decks were for a long time, until I realised that, like, I'm sorry, I don't care how old I am, I've got to play with these. As a skateboarder, they are fucking awesome. It's the best fidget toy ever. How can you sit there and say, like, the fact you rely on the same physics as skateboarding to a degree. I mean, literally, you can go do a kickflip out of a rail slide. It's a weird kickflip, it bounces back off. It's not even a kickflip, bro, it's like a rail flip. It's like some Rodney Mullen shit. You know what I mean? You can do anything. Actually, no. Actually, you could do finger. I'm gonna call them fingerprints, bro. Because how does this not make sense? Wait, to be a fingerprint, because you literally print your fingernail. I just think it's a cool name, rather than actually trying to like take names of skaters. Because I understand people like, bro, that's not a kick flip, that's a finger flip. I'm like, cool, but then what do you call a heel flip? A finger heel? That just sounds weird. I like how a heel flip's not even really done with the heel. I feel like before people could slow it down, footage, they're like, ah, yeah, it's with a heel. And then they realise it's not, and then heel flip just kind of sounded right. Because it's like your heel side, you're pushing, it's like you're pushing forward, or then the kick, you're kicking up like Kung Fu. Oh. Kung Fu game. It looked like it. Oh no, I'm just gay. It's funny, bro, because I have my own skateboard company. I make fingerboards. I'm a graphic designer. I'm also a tattoo artist. I love being able to flex on people. I've made skateboard wheels, fingerboard wheels. I make my own skateboards, and totally gay because I'm a woman. You know what I mean? Strap on every single week, bro. 5 times a week. Love it, man. Just, it's the best feeling. Oh, I love it. Definitely gay. Looks like two dudes. Oh, of course. Yeah, definitely. I just told you that. I don't know why you're trying to repeat what I told you. Thank you, bro. I look like a fucking mongoose or whatever, but hey, I'm good with that. Right, I grew up in a time period where it's like gay was the insult. So nowadays it's like actually funny because I got told it's not an insult anymore. You know, it's just somebody's gay, they're gay. Just let them be. It's 2026. I'm like, right. I never thought it was an insult anyway, really. I thought it was a bit dumb insult, really. Saying someone looks fucking stupid, it's a good insult. Saying you look like a hedge dragged backwards. I look like someone that was. I don't look like the person dragged through the hedge backwards. I look like the hedge that had someone dragged through it. I find the first to rip into myself. Wait, laser. No, I can't do that, bro. Laser flip. Joe, I can sometimes laser flip. That was a half flip. There you go. How's laser? Not sure. I couldn't get it into that. No, I'm not that good. I make the boards, and I have too many things that I do, to be honest with you. I make fingerboards, skateboards. I formulated a new skateboard wheel. I formulated glow in the dark fingerboard wheels, which are, they're not urethane, but they screech. Is that win or is that www.yousuck.co.uk? I'll accept that. Oh, like, funny thing is, people think they can insult someone coming on live to play with toys as a grown-ass man. I made this conscious choice to do this. Like, what do people think they can actually really get to me? Oh, I'm wounded. I hurt. You know what I mean? Like, why am I yelling? Probably, actually, yeah, probably because I got headphones in, to be fair. Or an earphone in, to be precise. An earphone, bro, this confuses shit out of me now. What are they? They used, because now you've got pods, oh, fuck knows what they're called, man. I swear they used to be called overhead or in-ear earphones. Headphones or earphones. Yeah, yeah. The fact I'm already questioning that shit. The thing is, I won't argue with anybody that doesn't even know what a VHS is or a fucking vinyl. And they go, I know what it is. And I'm like, yeah, but do you know the sizes? Do you understand how it works? Everyone knows what it is. I mean, well done. Congratulations. I mean, I'm not arguing with somebody that didn't fuck up a VHS by getting their little white bits inside and unwinding it and playing with it as a kid. I mean, come on, let's be real. Going back on the thing in the screen going, like when it goes white and then it goes black and that little, you know, when it turns off and then you have to rewind it and it goes, nah, don't come at me when you don't know nothing, because I may be like whatever angst that's what people want to say, but that just means I know more than you. Like, I know, I'm not a boomer or a fucking, do you know what I mean? I literally done IT, I got an A in that. I literally coded my own website. I understand the internet completely, but I understand older things. I'm in that perfect middle ground. I got raised by millennials and I watch a load of idiot Gen X, like Alpha, whatever the fuck it's called, grow up. So, you know what I mean? And don't tell me they're not stupid, because they are stupid, most of them. And they use AI to formulate a message. Can people really not know grammar, punctuation? I mean, if you can't, just at least paragraph, space, another sentence. Right? You don't even have to do the fuck. It's just where it's all blobbed in together. I'm like, okay, and then they realise they can't. Love, bro. How old are you, though? That's the question. You can be younger, but then I respect you for respecting the OGs and the classics. You know what I mean? Like, it's people who sit there and go, there's nothing, or saying, I'm like, bro, you sat in your mum's house commenting this when, and I will show people, other people don't, they're like, oh no, let's just all be, I'm like, nah, fuck you. Straight up, like, I don't care. Like, don't come at somebody. I always respected my elders. That's just how it is. Like, fair enough, if an older person was then rude to me, I'd be like, look, bro, you want me to respect my elders? Fucking wind your neck in. So, like, I can't ever fucking speak out of turn. But at the end of the day, I will still give them that benefit that they're older. They probably know more than me. But the kids these days are so ignorant up their own ass. I'm surprised any of them get a tan and they don't just look like shit coloured because their head's so far up their own ass, right? So at the end of the day, I won't accept shit from anyone. No one can put me down like, bro, you're sat in your mum's house probably until the age of 40 years old now. Good luck getting a house. Good luck getting a flat. Good luck getting somewhere to live. You know, don't shit on someone when you really, really are going to just be not doing so great yourself, by my point. I mean, it's already fucked now, let alone, oh, what the fuck is that? Let alone in a few years' time. Bit rusty with it, but. And I've only fingerboarded, it's funny because I fingerboard, how long have you fingerboarded for? Like 3 years. And in that time, I've obviously been not just fingerboarding, designing graphics, designing fingerboards, skateboards, coming up with new formulas, doing research. There's no excuse for laziness, okay? There is no excuse. I get so much shit done. The moment someone comes on here and goes, oh, I've got my own company, or I started working, I've gone to get this degree, then respect. But when you sat there watching me doing nothing with your life, then I mean, seriously, no offence. If you're not going to comment, then you're allowed to. You're allowed to sit there and watch me and do whatever because you're maybe learning or you've just got nothing to do at the moment, you're just chilling. But it's the people that always have something to say that make me laugh because they're the people that are so angry about their own lives. Like, you really think if you had your own business, you're going to come alive and be angry at other people? Or not really, or a job, because jobs, believe it or not, being not working and actually working is better. People might think it's not working is better, but it's not. Like, the mentality, if you're sat there doing nothing, finding something to do is actually worse because our brains are wired to do so. We used to be hunter-gatherers and farmers, so we would literally constantly be working, manual labour. Granted, it's not the jobs that we want to be doing, but I mean, it's more natural to be doing something than doing nothing. You know, we're active beings, we're active. We're not trees. We've got legs for a reason, right? We walk. Trees sit there and do nothing. I mean, other than, you know, photosynthesize and, you know, produce oxygen, but I mean, that's their job. We have our job, we all have our job and our role to play, and people just seem to think they're a fucking couch potato. Now, as I said, there's plenty of people who work shifts, watch me at the night time, people that work, you know what I mean, people that watch me on their breaks, respect. People that watch me on their time off, I respect that. But I can't respect somebody who's going to sit there and tell me to get a job or grow up when they ain't got anything going for themselves. I mean, because that's the majority of the case, to be honest with you. What's funny is when people even go on my website, and this is just real, I can see where you are. Not exactly, not like your building pinpointed, but I know which town you're in. That's like the benefits of having a website. But obviously I need that because if someone's going to order it, then boom. If someone's going to order in, you don't even need to order though. It tells me that you're what like kind of province or state you're in, and like what, like, you could pinpoint it to a town for sure. And I could go sit in the town, wait there, and just see you walking past. But hey, see? Or even pretty much a street, to be honest with you. It'd take me to the street, or close enough. It's not just like pinpoint, like I can zoom in enough to the point where it's on the street, but you can't see anything more than that. Don't have a go at me, have a go at the Shopify. That's their rule and system. Like, you log in, but I'm being real with people, that's what happens. But I find it funny when people sit there and go, I have more likely chance of docking somebody and doxing me, but I don't care if someone wants to dox me, because I'm like, at the end of the day, go ahead. I'll just fuck the people up who try and come into my yard because I don't care about UK law. I care about human rights. And I actually will. Other streamers will be like, that's it, I'm calling the police, dude. I'm like, no, I'm going to fucking beat you up, straight up. I'm going to turn the live stream off and I'm going to go deal with what I need to deal with. I'm my own boss. God bless. I do believe in the gospel, bro. Well, I got my cross here because I can't take that off. It's attached to me, do you know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no hiding my religion because I don't. But I think that's what people do. They just be pansy around it. Be proud. You know what I'm saying? Be proud of yourself. Ugh. I am tempted to tattoo. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I wanted to get. So learn anything fakey if you want to learn it regular, you know what I mean? Ads, more fucking ads. I swear down, when the fuck did these we get to an ad to skip to get to another ad? What is that? Okay, not this time. How kind. Thank you, bro. They say my tattoo's still really kind of sore. It's reddish. It needs finished in the what do you call it, rubbed off halfway through the stencil. And when I say halfway through, I mean quite literally like a half of the hand in, not even that. And I mean completely rubbed off, not even a case of it stuck down a little bit and I could see it. I couldn't see shit. So that's just completely freehand. And I know if I started stenciling again, I wouldn't get it in the right place. So I was like, I might as well just go for it. And I mean, if you want to be a good tattoo artist, you kind of got to be able to do that in case the stencil does rub off. Also, you have the reference next to it. Do a switch flip or not. That would have been cool pre-man. That was accidental. Thank you, bro. They're normally cleaner, bro. It's just because oh, there you go, that was a bit better. Just because I literally need that warm up. Takes a while. So I don't just fingerboard. As I say, I make skateboards. Probably my favourite one so far. And I'm going to be making way more. Making way more. I make jumpers, tops, beanies, fingerboards, wheels. I'm not the only person in the UK actually doing so, I believe. Which is crazy. Well, yeah, I'm tattooing, fingerboarding. Well, I'm just a graphic designer. That looks like a hedge. Feeble? Feeble, not a Smith. Oh, there you go, got it. And let me guys show you the skater I'm going to be sponsoring. So I think, you know, I can skate, but just to show people some clips. This song from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is actually a fucking guilty pleasure. Right, let's find it. So this was my heel flip. Well, I obviously running the skate company. I don't go out and skate all that often. As you can imagine, there ain't much time to. So this was on a 9.75 board. And I got a heel flip. It was toe touch. After, fuck knows how long of not skating, man. It's been ridiculous. I haven't skated for so long. Let me find it. This is my skateboard that glows in the dark. Fuck. What an ass. One second. How do I cruise on a skateboard without some to get it to me? You mean with the board flying up or you flying up? I'm confused what you mean, bro. If you mean riding the board, like, and just cruise it, like, ground yourself, bend your like center of gravity down low, because I see lots of people standing in the board like really tall, you know what I mean, they stand up like that, but I don't get how a board flies up if you're cruising on it. I understand when people do ollies the first time and they jump off the board and they flick it with their foot and it kind of cruises up. People, because they're just dumb as shit, right? Anyway, if you held my mum hostage, I'd let you take her out because she's a fucking bitch. But if you were taking somebody else I cared about hostage, I'd beat the shit out of you and then tie you up to a chair and put you hostage. That's the realism of it. I wouldn't blow you for it, fuck no. Or I'd make you think I would and then I'll chop it off and shove it up your ass. Do you know what I mean? Like, nice and easy. That's just who I am. But that's just probably my diagnosis. Like, I'm a little bit wide and tapped different. I say it as it is, and I'm a bit crazy, yeah. But you can try. You can really, really try. Because I love it when people say stuff like that. Look, I really wish I would just actually fucking do something, not just keep saying words. Just rejects, actual retards. Like, I'm sorry, but they generally. How dumb, how fucking stupid, right? I don't know how to describe this to people, right? I am a CEO and founder of my business. I am a high-functioning sociopath. I've shown people diagnosis sheet. I don't need to keep doing it. I have posted it. The only reason it's like honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. Normally sociopaths, they're like stigmatized, like they're just gonna be like Jeffrey Dahmer with their head in their fridge. That's not true. Because I think, why waste my fridge space? Like, that's the dark, is a dark home, blah 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 blah, dark humor. But I'm more likely to just take it off and put it in the bin if I needed to. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a case of that. I'm just gonna keep it as a souvenir. The fuck is that? Like, if I wanted somebody gone, it's not for fun and games. It's because I had no other option. Just like like in the States, someone comes into your yard, you got pit bulls and you got pew-pews, right? You're allowed to use them. No questions asked. Oh, that person, yeah. Guess what? Shouldn't have come into your house. But just because across the pond are stupid fucking government, like, you can't even like swear at them. See your perpetrator, just pass them the bottle of lube and bend over. Fuck right off. I go to jail defending my, like, you would literally be, in my opinion, the biggest pansy ever if you just listen to government telling you can't protect yourself. That's what they do. They strip your right away to protect yourself. You are a human being with every right to protect yourself. If someone else has their right in their head to come and attack you, you have every right to defend yourself via attack. Like, there's just no fucking two ways about it at the end of the day. And I love how people can, like, for example, I have an incredibly high pain tolerance. I've had injuries like the bone come out my arm. There's a compound fracture from skateboarding. Torn my ACLs, my UCLs. I mean, I've been poked before, if you get what I'm saying, and I chase a person and I kick the shit out of him while holding, like, oh, you know what, I'm just going to do this because people always go, you weren't snapped. Their stretch works. That is a steer wound, my friend. Quite a big one. When I was 15. and I kicked the shit out of the guy. Quite literally kicked the shit out of him. I curb stomped him and everything. I didn't give a fuck. He won't be doing that again in a hurry. That's for sure. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, you can do a lot. Some people are actually I actually get so concerned about the future of the human race, and just because of how dumb people are. You know what? You're actually people more danger of dumb people than a sociopath. This is probably true. You're only a threat to me, and I really mean that. The government won't save you. No one will save you if you try and mess with my family. If you mess with me, I'm more likely to be like, you know what? Peace. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to describe, bro. It's called PTSD and depression. It hits hard. I'm like, do you know what? Fair enough. Take me out of the equation. No more bills to be paid. Easy peasy. I don't have to work myself to the bone. But it is my duty to protect my loved ones. Do you know what I'm saying? That's it. That is my duty. So that's why I won't stand down, ever. Probably Burnquist, probably Andy Anderson, and oh no, actually, you're saying that. Oh fuck, man. No. Day one. Andy Anderson and Rodney Mullen, probably. I appreciate you saying that, bro, but there are people who, you know, at the end of the day are just fucking stupid, and they do, I don't know, bro. I don't know what people's issue is in this world, but I'm like, people, you know what I mean? If people do try to hurt my family, that's all I'm saying. Because a lot of people just, and the reason I tell people that is a lot of people just think British people let them walk all over them. Well, they're not fucking lucky I'm not just British, isn't it? I was raised different. I was raised by a family who literally grew up in like South Africa or Romania, which is a dictatorship. It was brutal. They used to belt their kids. And I used to get beaten, so I mean, you come over and the kids are getting like, here's an iPad, love to. I'm not saying kids should be hit, but I'm not saying they should be given an iPad either. There needs to be like a middle ground, you know what I mean? I love, bro. So yeah, my granddad's from my granddad's from Claremont and my grandmother's from Johannesburg, and they met in like, do you know those all white towns that they've got, like those camps? They're like campsites essentially. And he was driving through and they were being like really racist to him. And then she said, no, she tried to help him out. I think he needed like the car starting or something. And I just love that in such a divide. And people sit there and do all this racism stuff, like love each other no matter what. They clicked. It's like sparks flew, bro. And I think that's so nice to think. While everyone else is around them, like, I could just imagine them driving off like, fuck all of you, like dumbass fucks, just being, do you know what I mean? It really is. So like racism is done. Like it really is done. There's a level of racism that's understandable in the sense of if you're angry towards somebody for what the people have done, but I mean, that could be someone's people, not them. You can't blame everybody, you know what I mean? Love, bro, we're in the British. I'm British too. Well, I'm not British because I was born in Great Britain because my family moved to Wales, of all places, into the valleys. They moved to Barry in Wales. I have no idea why. Free child support and care, I don't know, maybe. Probably, to be honest with you. That's why, I mean, I grew up with a very different background. I've been homeless, I've been attacked myself, I lost my mates, so I have like some sort of respect for myself that you need to take yourself. You can't expect it to just fall onto your lap. You know what I mean? Like, I never get put in cuffs anymore because the police know I don't need to attack them. So like, if I've ever done something, it's been retaliation to somebody else, and they're like, "John, fair play." So it's been fudge of it. I mean, things are changing now in the UK, but I still don't give a shit. Wouldn't be a very good sociopath if I didn't care. Well, if I did care, I mean. Someone said to me, "What do you think of the IRGC?" And I said, "They're fucking oppressive as shit." And so I said, "You're brave for saying that in your country." I said, "Yeah, dumb that sounds. I'm brave for saying that in my country." No, I'm not. I'm just speaking facts. You're telling me chucking people off of the buildings is not oppression because of their beliefs. Okay, alright. This world's far gone. that's like, that'd be my Jewish ancestry, bro. But that doesn't mean all Jews are bad, like I always tell people. So I'm a Messianic Jew, which is a Jewish heritage, but that respects his. Like that, I'm a Christian, so I respect Christian culture and Jewish culture. I appreciate both aspects of it. It's not a slithering tattoo, is it? It's a snake, because I'm the year of the snake. I'm a gold snake, to be precise. But yeah, I'm the year of the snake. That's why. In that case, I should turn around and say, I'm God because I have a universe on my hand, or I'm an owl, or I'm a ghost, or I'm a signpost. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm like a mushroom with a... Nah, my year is 2001, bro. That stencil rubbed off halfway through. I'd done this line here, and then the rest of it was like freehand. I had to go literally completely rubbed off. Don't tell me I've got the year wrong then. I swear year 2001 is the year of the snake. That'd be wild. That'd be fucking hilarious. That would be, to be honest. Wait. Year of the... Yeah. So metal snake. Sorry, I'm a metal snake. Yeah, I tattoo myself, bro. So I want to become a tattooist. I believe the only way to get good at doing something sometimes is to just send it, right? And it's a bit like skateboarding, a bit like everything else. So now I've got 20 tattoos. I got my date of birth on there, 2001. So yeah, in Chinese zodiac, 2001 is the year of the snake. People from January 24 to February 11th, 2002 are a metal snake. So I'm a metal snake. I thought so. I was getting confusing because I remember at one point I was like, "Is it the year of the?" Someone told me the year of the rat, but I was like, "No, that's not correct." It's because I'm a sneaky fucker. No, I'm joking. I'm not. I'm just. What would the metal snake be? I'd love to know this. Right. Assuming metal snake common mix up metal Chinese zodiac. Oh, I have my own business. Right. Assuming you mean metal snake is a common translation, a metal from Chinese in the Chinese. It represents sharp intellect, strong willpower, and strategic calculations. Facts. I mean, I've literally made the first sort of fucking skateboard wheel of its kind, which is 85A urethane, right? It's 85A, but it acts like 101A, so you can bounce on it. Like, it has rebound, so you go over stones and cracks, but you can power slide on it as well. And that's because that's in there, and a few other ingredients, but the main one has done a fucking walkies on me. What on earth? Okay, the outlet. Aluminium hydroxide. Who wants a line? I am fully joking, okay? I am joking. People get so sensitive. Chill out. I mean, if you want to be like a Tin Man, then by all means. Wait, Chase. It's alright, bro. Let's stop going on about Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter, but I mean, it's really nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. This isn't that flammable stuff, though. I mean, this is quite expensive. Like, do you know that stuff you have in the science lab that you just light or whatever, or gets to oxygen and it can catch on fire? I mean, that wouldn't be very great if your power slide and the friction caused it to catch on fire. This actually makes it more heat retardant, so protective. So the wheel's going to stay in this. It's going to keep its shape better than it would do if it didn't have it in it. It makes the wheels harder, slightly heavier, but like the smallest bit. I mean, almost unnoticeable. But it just makes the whole surface, obviously it has to be mixed in thoroughly. And it's not, a lot of people, because he can't get this formula right, mixed right. I'll show you people on the skateboard the wheels in a sec. Because it doesn't set, they struggle to get it to set. It ends up having pockets and like air pockets in it, or bits that like stay uncured, so they just stay liquid. Right, when you pour in the mix, you have to get literally exact ratio. It is very challenging. I mean, you have to get micro scales. You have to work with it. If you go over by 0.5, that will affect the whole quality of the mixture and change the wheel up. So it's quite a lot of work. It's because people have done this, but it's more privatized, and the reason they don't do it on a bigger scale, clearly, is because it's just more effort to guarantee that each wheel is mixed appropriately. But it does produce an incredibly strong wheel. You know, you've got dual drama, which is a hard aluminium core, and then you have your rubber on the outside, urethane. It's essentially doing that, but putting the aluminium into the urethane. I'll go grab a wheel now and show you guys how it actually reacts. I mean, it's awesome. The way I'll get, actually, first off, we'll show it on the skateboard. Yeah, it produces. Yeah, bro, so that's what I mean, not that one. But this one, aluminium hydroxide. Main application, to be added to casting or resins, or as a cast for surface casting to create more heat resistant objects. That's what it sort of works. So obviously if it was one that caught on fire, that wouldn't be all that great. It was really hard to find that stuff, to be honest. So you had to really root around. And then to show people the casting rubber, polyurethane, 85. So it's not like I mix it with an 85 and it's split diameter and then I have like a 101A in it. Now watch this. Now you would think that 101A wheel, wait, who's that fucking... Interesting. Right, sorry, 2 seconds. You'd be a great teacher. Thank you, bro. I mean, I'd find the job quite boring if I'm being honest with you, because of kids and how they don't want to learn. And I'm like, look, at the end of the day, you don't want to learn now, but when you get older, you're going to be like, damn, I wish I paid attention. I mean, I wish I did a little harder sometimes. Oh, fuck it. Where am I going to set this up? Here. All right. So, generic wheels. Rock solid. They don't power slide all that great, right? My wheels. Bouncy. And they power slide so much easier, like. So, and I mean, the logo went a little bit messed up on it, and there's you can see them my wheels, because look how uneven it is. They were the prototype wheel. They got flat insides and rounded outside. Now the flat inside on the inside of the truck allows you to lock into grinds easier without it like rolling out. I know those shapes have been designed before anyway, but to be fair, it could be a bit cooler. I'd literally come in on a skateboard though, do you know what I mean? And be like, I don't know. It's teaching stuff that I want to teach, which is a difficult one, because as a teacher, you generically, unless it's one particular subject. Bro, would they even employ me in a school? They're looking at me like, you look like a pothead. I'd be like, correct. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean I've worked any less. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've worked my ass off to get where I am. Like, the whole thing about we making people lazy is, that's subjective. That's if you let it make you lazy. Like, there's some of the most successful people ever have smoked. Like, Walt Disney, Stephen King, Steve Jobs. I know some of these people ain't the nicest people, but regardless, they still smoked. Bro, why am I flaking? I'm going all peely and shit. It's probably the chemicals, though, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes they aren't the greatest for your skin. So I was messaging a big up skate company, higher up skate company, and they're like, yeah, they want me to send the wheels out. Can I print your graphics on? I did. But then I'm like, look, do you have any inkjet molds? They're like, no, we send it off to, he was like, that's why I'm shocked you made the wheels as well, because normally we send it off to a factory who specialises in urethane. I'm like, yeah, but isn't it fun to like learn it yourself? Like, even if it's taken me 3 years to get to where I am now with the skateboards and everything, but you know, it's little things like the packaging, which over time has improved so much. This is what the packaging was like originally, and now this is what the packaging is like. It just, things come, that you know, you just keep putting in the work in and effort. Albert Einstein. To be fair, I'd be like, bro, you look crazy, didn't you? You look like crap pot. Teach physics, I guess. Physics and chemistry. Biology is not my strong suit. Right, why am I fucking rocking this so badly? One sec. Fuck it. Right, I would make some more wheels, but the wheel mold broke. It looks like literally like an implant. Bit of a sus shape, if you know what I mean. And then these are the fingerboard wheel molds. But like, so I'm a person who's like, I see something and like, do you know how people go, oh, I'd love to do that in my life? I'm a person who's like, I'm doing that in my life. Rather than like, I'd love to do it, I get the ball rolling as soon as possible, whenever I can, because I believe like, what's the point in waiting around? Like, we might not be here tomorrow, but then people's logic sometimes with that is, oh, what's the point in working at all? Like, granted, if it's a job you don't enjoy, then I agree with that. Just live your life. But if it's something you enjoy, you never work a day in your life. Okay, that's a lie. They say that. They mean that. It's sort of true, but I mean, there's a lot of paperwork to do in safety regulations, and there's something called a file from FORME, which this applies to because it's under EN-71, which is like toxicity of metals. Now, this is a non-hazardous, like literally all you need here while you're doing it is eye protection, face protection, safety glasses. Handle is chemical resistant. It says imperial gloves to comply. So yeah, you don't want to have it in your hands as well. EN, remember I told you about the EN-71. So this is a different toxicity report. This is an EN-374. Now, God, this is just boring shit, but this is what I mean by it. So all these little things you have to know, all these codes. So even the trucks have their own EN whatever to go into safety regulations. But no special measures required. Respiratory protection only while it's in powder form. Once it's set, it's not toxic at all by any means. So that's why it's double bagged up, just so I don't breathe in a fuck ton of like aluminium hydroxide. But the wheels, honestly, are the first of their kind. There aren't any wheels that are that bouncy. Obviously, someone said to me, so wait, would you bounce ollie? Like you just ollie, doing. Like no, it just, obviously when you're standing on it, it doesn't bounce, but it just shows how much shock the wheels take. Rather than it going into the board, which you don't want it to, because then it goes up your shins and you get shin splint or fucking pains in your legs. It absorbs a lot of the impact. So you kind of want both, you want the harness of to be able to do power slides and be able to revert and power slide, and I mean, scoopier tricks. If you want to scoop it, you want the wheels to not grip. You don't want them to be too grippy. So they are literally the perfect middle ground, because they clearly power slide better than, I mean, I'm sorry, those are Richter with no, are they, I think they might be OJs. I'm not even sure, bro. I think they could be, which are a good company, they're a good wheel. And they're 101.8, and their formula doesn't power slide as much as mine. Now that is saying something, to be honest with you. 100%, so I mean, man, you know it. This shit, that's what I'm saying. So when people are doing power slides and shit like that, it's like rubber can come off the wheel, but also it does make it more heat retardant, and it also makes it more wear resistant. So the power slides don't just eat the rubber because it's mixed thoroughly through. I would love to make some wheels today, I honestly would. But as I say, my wheel mold's broke. It's actually really gutting, to be honest. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't even know what to do. Like tattooing. I'm bored of. That sounds really bad, but I'm bored of fingerboarding, and that's no pun intended. I am just bored of fingerboarding. It does kind of get to a point. I want new spots to hit and cruise and stuff. I want to go skate, but it's about to piss it down today. So. Oh, also another good thing about these wheels, right? When you skate in the rain, they gravitate to being more grippy wheels than slippy wheels, which is also that was a happy coincidence, because I went out for a skate in the rain and I was like, oh shit, I'm going to slip over because of how slippy these are. Like, they will sometimes take a little bit getting used to, because they are more slippery than 101A wheels, which I mean, no one's actually really experienced that. If you skateboarded, you had 101A wheels, you know how slippery they can be. These are slightly slipperier. So you do get used to it. Like, if you're pushing down and you're standing on the board, like, let me put my foot on it and show you what I mean. Like, it's still grippy, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be sliding anywhere, but if you're going into power slides, you could easily do them. I don't know, man, it's just literally like,
the ideas I was coming up with was doing split and having 100 on the outside and a 85 on the inside. But then technically, on the other side, if you're doing a power slide, on the wheels on the facing the way you're power sliding, the 101A surface would be facing outwards, where on the inside of this side that's going that way, because they're the inside part, that would be the 85A. But I was thinking you'd have at least a little bit less traction. Right, let me find my actual other wheel quickly, 2 seconds. And I'll show people my glow-in-the-dark fingerboards as well, because they're kind of a first. So this is a wheel that did not set correctly. If you see that little air pocket there, that's what companies don't want to risk, because that's aluminium in there. I mean, there's nothing in there. I've cleared out the pocket, but when there's a thermic reaction, there's a chemical thermic reaction that happens when the wheel cools, and that can like split the molecules. That's why you really need to be quick with it. But to show people the difference in the power, this is fucking wild. This is right here. So, sorry, I'm all over the shot here. My wheel, bouncier. It's like a rock, right? And it's much louder too. But this one, I actually can rock the whole table if I grip hard enough. Like, that's not even my full body weight. This one, no matter how much weight I put into it, it will still bounce slide. Granted, these ones had too much in it. That's why it ended up like that. But that is what you get. You get a wheel that is essentially bouncier and quieter. That didn't sound quieter. That did. My wheels, bro, to be honest with you now I've actually perfected my wheels any day. And I mean, I've had a big company, I can't say out of respect who, but has reached out and said that they want me to send my wheels off to them. And I said, look, I'll send myself out with the wheels, but not just the wheels on their own. It's not only aluminium hydroxide, there's 4 ingredients in it. And not including the two-part urethane. So there's 4 ingredients in it. Yeah, bro, I tell you what, Spitfires are good. Their formula's sick. I mean, the thing is, I say, I've been looking for a formula that's 101A, like this. No, sorry, 85A, but with power slide, like a 101A wheel. That is what I've been needing, that is what I've been wanting. Because I live near really cracky, stony, bumpy roads, but I also still like to do power slides. So before I put like 2 soft wheels on the back, 2 harder wheels on the front, trying to mix and match, trying to get it right, and then end up just being like, look, I've got to fucking solve this issue. And I'm a person, so if there's an issue that's annoying me and no one else is getting to it, I'm going to try my best to work at it. And here we are. Oh, I'm so burnt out, man. Oh, fucking hell. So yeah, man, if you're gonna skate, never ever ever drop in first. Never ever like go for an ollie first. Never ever go for revert. Bro, never even do a revert first. I mean, quite literally, get used to pushing around. It sounds like the most basic repetitive thing, but that's like getting a baby to run and do a jump over a hurdle when the baby can't even like crawl yet, right? It is. People go, that's an exaggeration. I'm like, it's not really. Like, the physics you don't even understand, the muscle memory that's not even built up in your body. Like, it's very difficult. Skateboarding is almost defying physics. Obviously it isn't, because it's physically possible, but it does feel weird. Imagine being on a board, being able to jump on the board and catch the board, flipping and land back on the board without touching the floor one time. That's impressive as shit. People don't quite comprehend the level of how hard that is. I mean, the most of the human race can't even fathom how, like, you know what I mean, until they do it. Then, like, even when they sit like, that's fucking impressive, I could never do that. And the truth is, probably not. If you're saying that in your 20s, then I don't think, when you see some of these people do like a laser to crook, then yeah, no, probably never will get that. Like, I'm not trying to put people down. Skateboarding needs to be respected for how hard it is. And then stop telling people like, oh, it's actually easy. You know, oh, it's fine if you just get it. Or if you just stretch out a little bit if you're older. No, there is a limit. Your body,
it's fucking hard. Skateboarding is so hard. Like what you see kids doing now, I think it's only through evolution of the last 100 years. Like the fact people been skating since the 60s and the 50s. I know we're not quite there yet, 100 years. But I mean, surely, like maybe a few generations have caused kids to get better at this one activity. That's the only thing I can think, because they've got incredible. From what used to be like, as I said, people now say they'll be getting flips in, they get a flip into it and then they'll get a flip out. Right? It used to be like people would struggle to get a flip in, and then people would like maybe ollie into it and then flip out. Nowadays, kids are just doing the wildest shit. They're literally living skate 3 in their heads for real. That's just the reality of it, and like that's why I'm never gonna skate like that again. And it doesn't bother me. But dropping in, I done again recently because I was like, you know, I gotta drop in again. I know I have it in me, and I did, like second time. But it is about just hanging. You just kind of, not too much, but you kind of just. People always say slam your foot down. I don't think that's a good idea, because when you slam your foot down, you're still leaning back, so you kind of go. You just want to like drop into it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it. Even now, like, still shit me up, but they're good fun. Especially when you get a good flow state. If you go up into like this, and you can turn around into like, I don't know, 5-0 into a tail, which I can't do right now, and then back in, shit like that. Or disaster, rocking and yeah. So I haven't created a rock, like a lot of people say disaster come up and you land rock, because this is what I call rock, right? Well, that's what everybody calls rock. But I see people do rock. The difference between rock and just simply riding up onto the coping is actually letting it rock over. I like to do a little tweak when I do rock and roll, rock fakies. I think rock and roll, I prefer rock fakies to a degree, but I also think I prefer that. I think rock fakies are harder for some people, because going fakey in the ramp again is challenging. But I feel rock and roll feel a little bit more fun, especially when if you do a backside. You coming backside, that is a lot more challenging, because you're literally done looking under your arm. The amount of times I slipped down, like fucking bust my elbow doing that. Skating's fun. It teaches you discipline, right? It teaches you that you are very human, and that, like, you know, I think people forget every day, not that they're human, but like, you know, you have a fucking expiration date, right? People seem to forget that. And I think if people remember that a little more, they live their life to the fullest. And skateboarding does that, I personally think. I feel like it makes you really appreciate what you have got. You don't need technology all the time. I don't know, man, it's just brilliant. I love skating more than anything, really. This tattoo's a bit sore. Right, blackout on tattoo areas are probably the most painful areas, I'd say, after you've done it. We keep slapping the bastard, right? That's why I couldn't be a teacher, to be honest with you. Your language is awful, Mr. Morgan. Well, sorry. I miss you. Like, sorry for vocabulary, you know, I can't help not swearing incessantly is a bit much, but. But this is why I'm guaranteed, I know I'm going to work this job that I'm going to get, like part-time, and it's even going to be like, probably won't be night shifts, but it'll be like 2 days out of the week anyway, 2-3 days out. Well, it's going to be part-time. I'm going to try and cram all my hours into 2 days, just so I have the rest of the time to work on everything else I need to, because I'm not getting the help from the company that I wanted to. But after speaking to my team, skaters and people like that, they definitely think it's selfishness, not all like jealousy, because as I said, they've been like, well, why haven't you sent off to a Eurofing factory to work on? Well, one, I like doing stuff myself, and two, do you understand how expensive research is? Like, you may have the funds to just go throw out, you know, testing things, but if I buy the product myself, I have a lot to work with. I can keep working through it. I write down all my like findings, all the research I find online. There's a lot of research, surprisingly, I mean, it kind of makes sense, is mostly online. There's like 80% of it online at the beginning stages anyway, before you really get into be able to do like real production. And because otherwise you can just go straight into making it, but you're just going to end up making copies of what already exists out there, and because you'll be like, oh, this seems new, and then realise, no, there's a company that actually uses that formula. Because the only way to really make in this day and age and this world is to actually completely formulate something new. Now, and this is how we've done my own science. It's really hard to break down the physical composition of something
even through now they can test things, granted, and people will be able to, but there'll be something in there that you can use research chemicals which are safe, because there's some research chemicals for like people use to get high, which is bad. I wouldn't ever do that. But then there's research chemicals that haven't even been they've been regulated, but they're not have a main use yet. I don't know how to describe it. You can go and look these things up. And so where people may use talc because people do, believe it or not, like cornstarch in the wheels, which is just weird. But I mean, I guess everything's made from something, and it needs to be a natural powdered filament that can, go into with fiberglass beads and shards that are like completely turned to dust. You could do quite a few different things with it. But yeah, I've literally got another chemical, which is essentially a research chemical, which solidifies the wheel harder, with making it power slide easier too. It's not just the aluminum hot shot, that's for strength and heat resistance. But the fact that it is so power slidey is because of another ingredient altogether, which is completely safe it's even safer than aluminum hydroxide. It's a liquid, you can even breathe it in, and it just sets with the wheel as I put it in the wheel mold. And I had the company so what is the formula? I'm not telling you the fucking formula. I mean, that's literally like giving away my secret recipe that I've been working on for 2 years. I've also made wheels that have no urethane in them, but bounce and screech, and they have reverb noises. And they also glow in the dark. Do you know what? Actually, fuck it. We're going to stick some of my boards that I've made. This one's glow in the dark. Where's the other one? I've made quite a few glow in the dark boards, but I'm going to stick these in the window, let them charge up a little bit, go sort the dog out, and then when I come back, I'll show everybody. So yeah. Oh, well. But at the end of the day, people always got to remember, why didn't you skate? There are plenty of people who skateboard. There's millions of skaters, but there's not millions of skateboard companies. So I just felt more of a niche thing to get into. Definitely worth it. So these are the wheels that glow in the dark. They glow blue. Just quickly stick them in the windowsill. Right, I will be back in 2 seconds. I'm just going to go walk the dog. And then make another coffee, I think. I don't want to drink too much coffee, but as it's getting to 11, hopefully it won't cause the jitters. Right, peace. I'll be back in 1 sec. I'm going to swipe up, guys, so if you want to stick around.